We're talking with identical twin writer-directors Jen and Sylvia Soska.
Jen, Sylvia.
Okay. They're 28 years old now, but they've had a very, I gather, somewhat of a disturbed childhood.
It was the best kind of disturbed childhood. We never realized it was disturbed.
No. The weird thing is we were very normal. Well, we weren't very normal, but our parents were very normal, and they always kind of supported no matter how weird we would be. Like, we used to haunt our local video store, and we would just sit in front of the horror section, and we would look at the back of the boxes for the most goriest, scariest thing, and then we'd call the other one over, and if it was like really scary, and then we'd make up what was in the movie because we weren't allowed to watch. We were like, oh, this person does have a face, and this guy has teeth, so I guess this guy eats faces. That's what this movie's about.
And we always loved scaring the shit out of people. Like, we used to be counselors at a summer camp, and it was for kids of like 5 to 18.
Yeah.
And our favorite part was making up scary stories. And the scary stories around the campfire were always pertaining to rules of things the kids weren't supposed to do.
It's true.
Don't sneak into the boys' cabin, don't go up into the hayloft, don't go into the woods at night, don't go into the pool.
And pretty much all of the ones that were really awesome were already done. So we got Don't Cross the Street.
Yeah.
And
We overshot slightly.
well, all the other ones were so cool and so scary, so we thought, what would really keep you from crossing the street? And we're like, well, what if there's a guy who lived across the street and he was a cannibal, and his favorite was young, tender flesh of our camper age variety. We were about 13 or 14 when we came up with it.
His name was Demi Dietz, and when he ate them, he would squeal like a pig, and he ate his family. I think he had a newborn kid.
Yeah.
And
of course he'd eat that.
He ate his kid, and then he killed his wife and ate her when she found out.
And then campers would come from the camp and they would eat it and eat them, and then he disappeared into the woods when
Of course.
the cops came.
That's how it always has to go. He has to run off into the woods, and no one has to know where he is.
And the best part about the end was that then we went, do you hear something? What is... We're gonna go investigate. You guys stay by the fire because it's safe there. And
We're always very theatrical, because if you want to scare someone, you got to go all the way.
You just have to put a little extra touch. And we had one of the boys dress up in overalls, which was what Demi wore, and go behind the bathroom and start squealing. And then one of us went back there and we started screaming. We're like, kids, get back! Go to bed! Close the door! Don't come out! Anyways, so the owners came and took us aside, and they're like, that was actually a bit more scary than we do, and we don't really talk about eating intestines here.